To be black and to be a woman comes with a lot of stigma still in the 21st century, where they're often objectified or labelled as ugly. I'm Hannah Ajala. I'm a journalist, blogger, mentor, and I run events. As of recent, I've become incredibly passionate about investing into the motherland and going back and shedding light and telling stories on audiences that are often misrepresented. And it's something that I personally would have loved to have seen growing up as an aspiring journalist. What inspired me to get into this field in the first place was realising that it never actually feels like work. It was an area of exploration that I was guided towards at a younger age. So around the age of 15, my English teacher really liked the way that I expressed myself in lessons, like even the way I spoke. And she said, Hannah, you should consider journalism one day. I Googled the definition of what is a journalist. I looked at examples of different journalists as well and said, I'm really into documentaries. Not too sure about being a newsreader behind the desk, because how am I being myself? I mean, obviously it's a very important job, but there's different areas that I want to explore. So I started doing bits of that, but my first official documentary came out in university and it was on homelessness. I don't know why the title was so important for me, like I need to know what it is. And then I started planning it. So why am I doing it? What's the aim of it? And what will I need to research it? And then I'll just go out and do it. You know, your work kind of becomes your baby, like you become quite protective over it, and you do become a bit nervous as to how people will perceive it. Like, will they really get the message that you've been, you know, sweating about for them to get? And there's also criticism, like, oh my God, that was really crap, that could have been a bit better. But again, I think it's just such an important part of the journey, and that feedback, because it will help you to grow and to implement whatever feedback you've been given to go into the next piece of work. What I would advise someone who wants to get into the same field as me is don't talk about it if you can't show it. So you want to be a radio presenter? Have you ever presented a podcast? No. To me, that personally doesn't make sense. If you want a job in the public sector, in filming, in anything, there has to be something. There has to be something to show what you're about. A majority of the employees that you get in touch with won't actually meet you in person. They'll most probably meet you online. If I was to describe Hannah in 3 words, it would be energetic, friendly, and free. I'm just a really strong believer in good energy and good vibes. Whether I've known you for 5 minutes or 5 years, I just love being me and unapologetically me.